All right, Nessa girl. First off, let me apologize, y'all. Yesterday was just one of those days that, you just got a lot of shit to do, and the top half of the day was one of those days too. But bitch, I'm here. It's Wednesday and it's our makeup day. So let's just get right on into Basketball Wives episode 2. First and foremost, the shit just started off messy as hell. Jen and Evelyn are messy as fuck, okay? And here's my issue. Evelyn, when it comes to rumors, allegations, true or false perceptions about people being loose, mudded out, slutted out, purchased, hoe, a freaky kinky masseuse, those are all pieces of gossip that you're, like, by law not allowed to indulge in. Like, Evelyn, you have got the largest national reputation for being basically a hoe. You sleep, like, I just don't understand. Like, it's certain things that come up in my life, y'all, when folks start talking about it, cause bitch, I can't speak on it because that's part of my reputation. So I'm not understanding, Evelyn, why you feel so comfortable coming back with unsubstantiated rumors about somebody. And then on top of that, it went from, oh, she used to come to the gym and be flirty and recruit people for her medical spa, which is 100% fine. That's what the fuck you do when you own a business. You use your network to improve your net worth. And that's what she better do. People in the gym are probably into their body and into Botox and into hair removal, this, that, and the third. It is nothing wrong with her engaging or, lightweight flirting to get people to the gym. And then y'all took that, then added your own layer of stank to it, talking about happy endings and stuff. And now this happy ending shit, which y'all interjected into the mix, has now got wings of its own. That shit just ain't cool. And the thing that bothered me about it the most is, Evelyn, you and Jen have been doing this shit long enough that y'all know how this works. Which leads me to believe that the shit is very intentional. Let's make the show good. Let's gossip to get good ratings. The shit that bothered me, though, is when Jen get checked on the shit, she backpedal and pussy pop worse than Andy Cohen did with this damn Kim Zolciak stuff. Oh, don't you wit, bitch, because we about to get on that bad leg shaped hoe. Let me move right along. CeCe, I like CeCe. Was the titties being all out at the very first episode, was it a little much? Yeah, because CeCe looks like a middle-aged woman, and, historically, we're not used to middle-aged women dressing like that. And so that's why I think it might have been a little uncomfortable. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather a bitch dress like a hoe than be one. Catch. All right? Tammy talking to Reggie really revealed something that I really want to talk about. When Tammy was sitting on the sofa and she was talking about how Evelyn was cracking jokes with her, and then she kind of, called Shaunie out on some shit in the double standard. Why is it that you laughed at me when Evelyn told a joke, but when I told a joke about Evelyn, you didn't laugh? Here's the harsh reality of the situation and what I think Tammy has began to realize with these hoes. They don't see it for you, Tammy. They never have. They don't respect you. They don't feel that you are of the same level of quality or caliber that they are. They don't. They don't see your growth. And to them, you will always be the basic bitch that Shaunie brought on the show and saved. All right? And I'm not saying that any of that stuff is true about Tammy, because I don't think that. I don't think Tammy is any worse off than the rest of them, but that's their perception of Tammy. So deep down inside, again, it's Evelyn and Jen with that mean girl sorority type shit. And I'm sorry, Shaunie is the head mistress. Now, she might not articulate it, but you can always tell what somebody thinks of you by the way they treat you. All right? She came to Evelyn's defense because she values Evelyn. She laughed at you because she really don't value you to the same level that she does Evelyn. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason. And I think Tammy is starting to realize this with these girls, because you can tell this season Tammy is just phoning in. Every time Tammy film a scene, she gotta go. It's really giving me a Kim Zolciak bare minimum tease. I mean, even the rental house that got Tammy in, bare minimum tease. That big ass room had a nightstand and a bed in it, bitch. It didn't even have a rug. Tammy ass said, let me come do my 10 weeks, my 13 weeks, and go on back to my life. And plus, Tammy got other things popping for her now. And I think she's at a point that she's just over the damn drama at their age. Because it's challenging for me watching this shit. It's got to be challenging being a 40-something-year-old woman constantly engulfed in all of this 20-something-year-old mess. So, Tammy, you doing right. Watch them hoes. OG the football girl. I ain't gonna really talk about you yet because not much of an impression has been made thus far. And that's not a negative or a dig. We just haven't seen enough yet. Welcome. I do have this question though. Jen and Evelyn. It was bad enough that y'all was messy on camera about CeCe. But the fact that y'all felt comfortable enough to sit in front of Kristen and make those type of accusations about CeCe, that's bold. Moreover, Kristen, I don't know that I like the way you handled that. I'm the type of person, I don't give a fuck what you heard about my close friends and my family. Bitch, I'm never fostering an environment where your ass gonna feel comfortable enough to come tell me some damaging, unsubstantiated rumors about my people. That right there alone, like, Kristen, what you really should have did was been like, that's just conjecture and rumor, and that's not cool, and please don't come to me about my family about no damn rumors. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all would have saw it with y'all own two eyes, or would have been like CeCe was getting fucked in the bathroom like Donna was on Black Ink Crew, yeah, you can run and tell that, but don't come at me with what you heard. Like, bitch, everybody got some shit out there. I don't give a damn if you the first lady at the church. Everybody, if you are human and breathing and can hear my voice, there is something negative that somebody heard about you. So, like, cut the shit. When y'all gonna start acting like adults? Kristen bringing the information back to CeCe. CeCe didn't appreciate that shit. And much like CeCe, I would be upset too if I'm trying to get to know these ladies. I'm excited about being on this show and what it might mean for my business life and my, my status and my bank account. And then these women coming at you so sideways with rumors that they heard from some random employee at a gym. Like, Evelyn, that's very schoolgirl. And Jen, you indulging in it is very schoolgirl too. I'm kind of over them. And Jen, oh, you wait, baby, because by the end of this video, I'm finna wrap your ass the fuck up, bitch. You just let me get through the rest of this. That TMZ interview with Shaunie and Van Lathan, very interesting interview. I like the fact that wherever Shaq and Shaunie's relationship is, it's at a place where she can confidently say, baby, I ain't never got to worry, because we might not be married no more, but I'm calling that man, you know what I'm saying, my old man, my children's father, and baby, without blinking, he gonna be there. It's interesting that Evelyn called out Chad. Which says to me that they could have potentially worked out, you know, whatever happened. I'm not condoning abuse, but I also don't believe because somebody hits you once, they're going to hit you again. You know, some people have to be taught. And I think with all the hell that Chad caught, that he would be very, very cautious and stupid to ever react to Evelyn like that again. And I also feel that Evelyn, Miss Saved and Sanctified and don't have a slut bone in her, only discontinue her relationship with Chad because it was affecting the business, you know. And I'm just really disappointed in Evelyn right now when it comes to this CeCe stuff, because Evelyn, your professional career has been made off of your sexual escapades with basketball players and other athletes. Like, Evelyn, that's how you eat. That's how you eat. Don't get me wrong, the show pay you whatever it pay you, but your bread and butter comes from the men you date. If that's not prostitution or hoish behavior, I don't know what is. And I'm sorry, we don't live in the 1940s no more where a woman needs a man to sustain her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Evelyn, you got a real old school mentality mixed with a new school hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you eat. So I don't know. That shit about CeCe just really rubbed me the wrong damn way. Malaysia, Jackie, and Tammy sitting down discussing, you know, what happened with Jen and Evelyn as it related to CeCe. You could tell that was gonna be some damn mess. And then here come Jen walking into the damn room. Now see, here's the issue I have with Jen. Jen let Evelyn put so many batteries in her back. The moment Jen get confronted alone, it's, oh, I didn't mean it like that. That wasn't my intention. I wasn't being messy. I only said this because, and it's like, come on, Jen. Come on. And the sad part, Jen, you are the most pathetic bitch alive. You're pathetic. Like, I don't know a bitch on reality TV that is more pathetic than you. You can tell your confidence and your self-esteem is somewhere in the goddamn dumpster. You want to be in Evelyn and low-key Shaunie's good graces so bad that you would jump off a cliff for these hoes. Now, Evelyn is the same bitch that all but blocked your ass from getting a contract last season. That right there is shit I could never forgive. Okay, you could only film pop-up events with Jackie and Tammy. Just wanted to be down so bad. Now that Evelyn has let you back in, now you her lapdog again. Jen, you have to see this. Jen, you have to have been told this before. And quite frankly, Evelyn don't value Jen. She don't value you. The minute Evelyn get a man or she got somebody else to occupy her time, she don't see it for you, Jen. Evelyn, now that she broke up with Carl and needs some shit going on with this show, she playing chess with your ass. This was a business move. And Evelyn knows she can't go head to head with Tammy. She know that Malaysia ain't really featuring her. She know that Jackie ass damn sure ain't featuring her. So she needed some, and she know that Shaunie ass is not gonna get down and dirty in the mix of things, nor bust a grape. So she needed an ally. And what did she do? She ran back to a bitch that want to be down so bad that you would just be forgive anything. I'm sorry. The shit that Evelyn has done to Jen, I could never forgive a bitch for. Never. There was nothing about, never. Y'all just some dumb hoes. Hold on, let me finish getting through this. This review, I started out with high energy, but the shit just done made me mad. Let me see. Here's the beautiful thing I like about Tammy and her bare minimumness. You can tell that Tammy is at a point where she is over the antics. She's over the fake drama, and she's just straight up keeping it real with you bitches. She kept it so real with Jen outside that I'm like, you know what? Tammy get the Dead Dad Award. And Tammy like, shit, I couldn't get nowhere with y'all trying to be fake prissy in all Beverly Hills. I'm just finna be hood Tammy that smoked cigarettes and drank beer. Okay? Tammy is an old Michelob drinking bitch, and she served it to Jen as straight up. When she told her, Jen, you knew you were fucking being messy, and you were being messy under the cloak of being concerned. But if you really concerned about somebody being a homewrecker and a hoe, then you need to be concerned with this bitch that you kiki and fool la la with all the damn time. Because the reality of the situation is, Jen tried to mask it as basically that I indulged the mess because I just need to know who I'm hanging with. But the reality of it all, Jen, is being in close proximity with CeCe. CeCe's reputation is not going to rub off on you. People can just tell y'all are casual girlfriends. Yet, Evelyn, you all but eating Evelyn pussy. Evelyn's reputation is more likely to rub off on you than CeCe's is. So Tammy was damn right. You ain't concerned about hoes and home records because you roll with one. So cut the shit. And Jen, I could respect you more if you was like, bitch, I don't know you. She told me and I thought it was funny, so I repeated it. That's what I respect, because that's what you did. You know what I'm saying? And then you just let CeCe ass be mad, and she can get over it if she chooses to get over it, or if not, not. But this whole talking shit behind people back, then apologizing and doubling down, I just can't with your pathetic ass. And last but not least, Evelyn, you need to throw them goddamn embryos in the way away. Fry them shits on the stove, put them in the garbage, flush them down the toilet. And I get it that you spent a lot of money and you put a lot of emotional energy into it or whatever, but the reality of the situation is you and Carl ain't gonna damn be together. So discarding the embryos is the obvious answer. Like, unless you're open to potentially having another kid with, you know, no father, signing up to be a baby mama. And I don't even know legally if you can do that. I mean, I don't know the logistics behind it all, but it seemed more to me like Carl don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And Evelyn, this ain't the first time your ass been cheated on, and it won't be the damn last. So I don't understand why you acting like, oh, he was doing some other things and you just had to. No, bitch. I'm really feeling like Carl was over your ass and saw you for what it was. And quite frankly, you've got Shanice, and then you've got your young son. It would seem to me from a motherhood perspective that your destiny is fulfilled when it comes to having kids. Like, you know, in that department, you kind of got your happily ever after. You had another child. I don't understand, and maybe because I ain't a real woman and my coochie made of clay, this burning desire to not have these tribal children. And I'm sorry, Evelyn, it comes off based on your track record. It came off more like that child was an insurance check. That you knew, okay, when Basketball Wives end or whatever, at least I got XYZ thousand coming in for the next 18 years until I figure out my next move. And if I get 2 kids, I can have 20-something thousand coming in. That's really what it feels like. I ain't in your heart and I don't know, but that's what it feels like. Nonetheless, Nessa girl, I hope Love and Hip Hop Atlanta give me something a little better. I'm going to call you back and we're going to get right on this makeup day. I'll call you later. Bye.